Hi, Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our group project presentation, and this is the components that we will present. Hope you enjoy it.
Today I will be starting our presentation with a short introduction. Basically, there are 5 side criteria of environmental and water management, and one of the criteria is environmental management system, which is garbage grinder. It is a waste materials like food scraps, paper, and other organic materials. So all this material will be breaking down into smaller bits by the grinder so that they can be disposed effectively. Next, stormwater runoff quantity, which is a rooftop garden. It is a style of urban gardening where plants are grown on a building's roof. In addition to provide food and green space, rooftop gardens can also save money on energy. After that, jute style and water filtration have been selected for storm runoff quality. These innovations are breathable materials that are used in civil engineering projects to reinforce and separate soil or other material layers. Next, ecosystem protection and preservation. So for this innovation, water gate have been selected. When a body of water, such a river, lake, or ocean, swells to a level that exceeds the capacity of its banks and spills into nearby land, it is known as water gate in flood. Last but not least, energy efficiency. Many locations across the world have been dealt with the issue of a flooded water dome. A massive enclosed structure called a water dome is meant to hold and contain large amount of water.
Highway infrastructure innovation related on SDG strategies. Garbage grinder is the first innovation which is related to Goal 12, responsible consumption and production. This goal focuses on promoting sustainable consumption and reducing waste. Second, rooftop garden. It is related to Goal 11, sustainable cities and communities. This goal focuses on making cities and human settlements safe and sustainable. Thirdly, geotextile and water filtration. It might be connected to Goal 6, clean water and sanitation. This goal focuses on improving water quality and protecting water-related ecosystems. Fourth, water gates. It is related to Goal 15, life on land. This goal focuses on protecting and restoring terrestrial ecosystem, such as wetlands and grasslands. Fifthly, water dome. Water dome can be related to Goal 7, affordable and clean energy. This goal is set to ensure access for sustainable and modern energy for all. Environmental management systems. EMS are systems that help organizations manage their environmental responsibilities, especially garbage management. The issue of too much garbage can clog up drainage systems, leading to flooding. The first highway infrastructure innovation is a garbage grinder. In particular, drain pipes situated below drain will have a garbage grinder installed in them. The garbage grinder's technology also consists of a motor and the grinder's blades. As a source of power for the grinder's blades, the motor is its most crucial part. The approach of this innovation as a stack of 7 blades rotating on a shaft powered by a small but effective motor. The garbage grinder is being mounted to the drain. There are 5 criteria listed. The grinder can withstand the force of the water and any materials. Big enough to manage the volume of debris. Able to effectively grind up the debris. Simple to maintain. And lastly, reasonably priced.
I would like to present about stormwater runoff quantity. Stormwater runoff quantity is the volume of stormwater that run off urban and rural surfaces over specific of time. When the quantity of stormwater runoff has increased substantially, it can increase the risk of flooding. With increasingly frequent flooding due to the effect of climate changes, rooftop garden has been innovated. The technology for rooftop garden is outdoor drip irrigation system, basically as a way to watering the plant automatically. Next, the first material for rooftop garden is soil or soil-like medium. It is in charge of a substantial portion of the water retention and release. Next, in order to let water flow freely, a filter layer of cloth prevents the growing media above it from dripping into the drainage layer. A drainage layer makes sure that any extra water is removed to avoid stressing or drowning the plants. 4 criteria of rooftop garden is good drainage system and aeration, good water holding capacity, lightweight but steady, and most importantly, stable. Thank you.
Now I would like to present about the third environment and water management, which is storm water runoff quality. The storm water runoff carries pollutants such as oil, dirt, and chemical directly to the stream and rivers, where they seriously harm water quality. Development should be planned and constructed to reduce runoff increases in order to safeguard surface water quality and underground resources. The third highway infrastructure innovation is water filtration and geotextile. Both of it will be placed under the pavement structure and it will help to improve the quality of the water. This innovation is designed to have 4 or more layers. The gravel layer will be the first one, followed by the sand layer, the charcoal layer, and the geotextile as the final layer. The substance itself is the most crucial factor to consider in order to improve the quality of the water. Making sure that the rock used in each layer of the water filtration system is appropriate can help to ensure that the water flows through the system smoothly. For the gravel layer that consists of limestone, sandstone and basalt, it will help to raise pH of water and remove the acids. The best sand to use for the sand layer, which is silica sand, it will act as a pre-filter to get rid of mud and rust. The special kind of charcoal called activated charcoal is required to use for the charcoal layer to remove unwanted chemical and organic compound and also effective in removing smell and odor from the water. Last but not least, non-woven geotextile is the most appropriate kind to use for the geotextile layer. It will help to utilize to stop particles from moving between soil layers.
Ecosystem protection and preservation is an important concern in today's world due to increasing population, rapid urbanization, industrialization, and other human activities. Ecosystems are being damaged and destroyed, endangering the diversity of life on Earth. It is essential that preventive measures and proactive strategies be taken in order to ensure the long-term preservation of our natural world. We need to maintain our ecosystem by using water gate as flood barrier to protect the trees. The reason why the water gate has been chosen are quick to install, simple and extremely effective temporary protection, and also no additional tools or equipment, no electricity, and we can save our budget. In this case, the WL series has been used to cover a big area which is around the trees that has a front edge which hold the barrier in place and help prevent water from leaking underneath. The water barrier is made of strong material, polyester fabric coated with high strength PVC, quality fabric resistant or corrosion and toxic product. Next, flood water from the outer of the water gate will channel to the filter. Activated carbon filter are great for plant, also known as activated charcoal filter. From the tank, water will flush from around the trees to maintain the moisture to protect them. Overhead sprinklers are the easiest way to cover big areas.
For the environment water management 5 that we call energy efficiency. The definition for energy efficiency is use less energy to do multiple things at the same time. So relate it with water management. This is because we use water from the lakes and the rivers to generate the electric energy. The problem is come out because the spilling water from the rivers and lakes on the road during the rain time, it can cause a flash flood. So when this happen, we try to create something to prevent it. So we create water dome. Technology that we use in water dome is turbines that we use to generate an energy. And secondly, evaporation machine for evaporate the excess water to the environment. So with this, we can prevent from excess water come onto the road, and it will call a flash flood. They have many advantage from our project, such as we know that we can generate electricity. Secondly, we can control the water pollution. Thirdly, we can have a drinking waters and the water for industry use. So this is our water dome and how it function.
In conclusion, here are 5 innovations: garbage grinder, rooftop garden, water filtration and geostat, water gate and water dome. All innovations have their own issue. First, garbage grinder is block drain. Second, rooftop garden is stormwater directly fall on the streets without a barrier medium. Third, water filtration and geostat is acid rain water. Fourth, water gate is because of overspill flood. Last but not least, water dome is excessive flood. First, criteria for garbage grinder is reasonably priced, simple to maintain effectively, clean up the debris, big enough and withstand the force of any materials. The technology that we use is motor and blades. For the approaches, it is stacked of 7 blades rotating on a shaft. Next, for rooftop garden, it has to prevent flood, good water holding capacity, resist shrinkage and wind displacement, good resistance to decomposition, support plants, outdoor drip irrigation system, and soil or soil-like medium were the technology. Fertilizer use prevents the growing media above it from dripping into the drainage layer. After that, water filtration and geostat has water flows through smoothly, remove the acid, help trap smaller dirt, improve quality water, help solve drainage problems along the roads, and charcoal can removing many contaminants from water. We use polyester, polypropylene, and polyethylene. The process in the water from the surface will be absorbed and moved through the gravel. Other than that, for water gate, it has an overhead sprinkler system may provide simple to implement, reduces maintenance expenditures greater compared to the traditional ones and to save plants. The technology are water barrier, superior quality, fabric resistant to corrosions. The process is to make sure ecosystems are secure and maintain population growth. Last but not least, water dome can generate extra electricity, water for drinking and industrial use, easily control the flood, solve the water problem and control water pollution. The materials and technology we use is turbine and evaporate machine. The process is to reduce the rise of water level. Thank you very much.